we're getting a healthy chunk of the cast right now, just in terms of like character spectrum.
Okay, so I was getting word that the Mii Sword Fighter was the character Reimu from Toho. So thanks to good to know. Thank you for the little birdie in my ear, aka Ajax, for coming through with that information. But
Ajax,
needless to say that, yes sir, my man. Anyway, there will be no Toho happening on the screen right now, but instead we're getting PsineWave again rocking with the Ness, Tanark going Fox. So this is gonna be a fun match here, Rod. You already see PsineWave showing signs of being able to move much quicker right now than the Ness the Ness we saw earlier on in the bracket. But I don't know, man. It's going to be a closely contested set between both these guys.
Oh, I would imagine. I mean, there's obviously a lot on the line here. I think both of these two players, if they're playing now, they've already lost the match. So, I mean, again, not in bracket, but what comes after losing once. You definitely don't want to lose twice, all right? Not very many opportunities to bring yourself back from the depths of defeat if you can't even play in brackets. So, yeah, this match obviously just a lot quicker. And again, that's just a sign of how great Ness is. He can be played a multitude of different ways. I mean, he can be played from a distance, or he can be in your face with the backer, just like we see there. PsineWave showing signs of dominance here.
Yeah, that back air absolutely ejecting Fox from the cockpit right there as Tanark trying to get themselves back into the thick of things. And Ness, from what I imagine as a Fox main, this is a very difficult, annoying matchup. Ness is a character you're gonna have to get up in his grill, and the closer you are to Ness, the more in danger you are for getting hit by some craziness. So if you're Tanark, you're definitely on high alert, especially down a sock right now. Oh Lord!
Ooh, taking a page out of his book. Okay, a soul for a soul, a back air for a back air.
Yeah, equivalent exchange, my man.
That's right.
But anyway, even stocks here across the board, Tanark's still down by a bit of percent right here. Trying to generate some offense, but because both these characters like approach from the air, and Ness is able to glide through the air so nicely, it's definitely a rough sell for Tanark here. Especially as a fast faller on combo food as Fox.
Yeah, you don't really have the luxury of just jumping in the air willy-nilly versus Ness, nor do you have the luxury of trading. Just again, once you reach some of these later percents, some of those trades start to throw you off stage. Of course, Ness might not get super deep on you out there. I mean, you might see forward airs, of course, if the opportunity presents itself, but he has the ability to harass you with like PK Thunder and PK Fire to try to catch stuff like Fox Illusion and to force an uncomfortable recovery to the around the world up smash right there. Great stuff by PsineWave, man. He is doing damage right now.
Yep, shout out to Daft Punk with the around the world up smash right there. As we is again PsineWave, a pretty comfy lead right now. It's almost sub 100 on the second stock still. Tanark, definitely struggling to get any sort of meaningful damage here.
Yeah, he most certainly is, and it seems like he's a little bit worried, on how he's going to approach a character like Ness, and as he should be. Ness doesn't have any real struggles comboing any character in the game, and I think the task at hand becomes that much easier against somebody like Fox and Falco and Wolf. So definitely want to make your hits count, but you also don't want to do too much, because if you whiff anything, Ness is going to certainly show you where you messed up. So oh yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. The immediate nair out of shield, PK Fire. Are we going to cook this Fox? We are not going to cook this Fox. Ew.
No, it does not blend in that scenario, Rod, as Tanark getting a second lease on life here. But definitely has his work cut out for him. Again, Fox not doing much in regards to durability. And nair out of shield has been an absolute menace to society. Oh no. Oh. That's going to be a yikes for me, dog. But
yes,
hey, listen.
Yeah, you're not going to Hollywood, dog. You're not going, man.
No, instead we are going to be going to game 2 with PsineWave up one game here. So excellent stuff right there, man. Again, this matchup can be really, really pesky for Fox, and their out of shield was absolutely ruining Tanark right there. And I gotta say, I gotta applaud the arena pog from PsineWave. with the Wii balance board. I didn't even know that was in the game. That is very funny.
Oh, that is I was trying to like see what the heck that thing was. I guess I'm looking at it from like, you ever just look at an optical illusion? You're like, oh, it is, you know, two people dancing. Like it wasn't what I thought it was. Where's my brain? You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm looking. I'm like, that's not toilet paper. Like that's what I thought that was. I was like, is that the Cha 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 Charmin? I know that ain't who I think it is. And it's like, nah, it's the Wii Fit balance board, right?
Yeah, it's called art. Look it up sometime.
I'm just uncultured swine up here. All righty, man. Let's go ahead and I'm getting cultured on the Smash World Tour. That's all that matters, man. I'm being taken around the world. So these two players obviously playing their absolute best right here. Their Sunday best, mind you, as we move into the wee hours of the night. And oh god, okay, very afraid of what was almost gonna happen right there. I didn't want to see a repeat of last game.
Yeah, it definitely takes two to tango right there, as both players almost getting a little reckless off stage, but you know, able to right the ship right now. Uh-oh. Wow, okay, that could have been disastrous there for Tanark if PsineWave reacted a little bit quicker, but able to get back to, again, center stage. Both players really playing a little reckless on the ledge scenario right now.
Yeah, definitely messing with my anxiety. Not that it matters or it counts for anything, but every time I see both of these two kind of get handsy with each other, I'm like, dude, are you sure? Because I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just maybe did one less button, you wouldn't be off stage. But what do I know right here? I mean, both of these two still keeping it close, but I gotta give it to PsineWave right now, starting to figure some things out. And again, the reliable kill options, the falling up air is going to be enough to do it.
Oh, okay, good nair to break the combo right there, but does not matter. Tanark able to get the stock with the F smash. So PsineWave doing a good job picking the right buttons to hit at a disadvantage. Whenever Tanark is trying to follow up on a combo here.
Yeah, I like that. A bit of a fake out, goes for the up B on stage, made it seem like, oh, you probably think you're going to come and dash attack me. I'm actually going to put my boots in your face. So that was really smart by Tanark.
All right, gonna hide to the top platform here. Looking for a way down.
Okay, find some solid ground here, but again, it is not out of character for Ness to keep you in the air and to punish you. But I like that actually. I was getting ready to talk about that actually earlier. We haven't really seen a lot of sharking from up underneath from Fox. The up tilt, up air stuff. I mean, yeah, Ness has some really great air mobility, but he gets caught on that top platform. If he's holding shield too much, just, start applying pressure, man. Like, just get him. Like, he's up there. Why not? Uh-oh.
Yeah, PsineWave showing his hand a little bit early there with the edge guard as Tanark able to commit to the high recovery and avoid that. Bro. Okay, that was crazy.
Up throw again? Yeah, I was like, dude, did you just jump into up smash? You're a madman.
Dash attack's not enough just yet. And again, PsineWave showed his hand early on a low recovery. It will be Tanark that's able to get by that nicely and convert with the up smash. So now up one stock here. So let's see what how the response is going to be from both players.
Ooh, there's that pressure I was talking about. I love it from up underneath, man. Apply a little pressure, eat that shield up. I mean, you already have, you had the lead, but gotta
go.
That's right. Gotta blast, my brother.
All right, again, both players just kind of scrap it out right now. You see PsineWave not afraid to retreat to the platforms when he's getting hit. So, the counter pick for Tanark definitely paying off in spades for PsineWave as well.
Yeah, definitely looking at the right signs here, man. PsineWave doing a solid job at, trying to prolong the stock as much as possible. I mean, it's a tough sell, especially when it's Fox and you're in the deficit. But, one thing that you do have, of course, is air mobility, just to kind of outmaneuver Fox. Can really utilize these platforms to get away from it, just to kind of slow the pace down. It's not only about playing the kind of the more aggro game, the more button-happy game with Ness. We know that that's what Ness can do, but my goodness, you got to tap into some more of that defensive play. We've seen it just a moment before, like a run-up shield out of nair, or run-up shield. Then, of course, he went to the out-of-shield nair. But I think at that point, he should have been more focused on maybe just getting away from Fox a little bit more. You spend too much time off your feet, dude.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a weird exchange for both these characters in neutral. You know, Fox is going to want to engage a lot with neutral air and forward air and you know, down air in your face. But Ness's nair out of shield is again putting in so much work this set. And you know, unfortunately there for PsineWave, he retreated to the top platform, and Fox's up smash was able to peek through there. So, you know, curious to see where the second stage goes. Again, the rubber game is always going to be huge in these best of 5 sets. You know, you at least provide yourself, you know, any sort of edge you can provide yourself is huge here. So, you know, curious to see where the stage is going to be.
Yes, most certainly. Stage that we've seen in the last game with Battlefield, I thought that worked really well for you know, Tanark. I thought, like, you know, just the pressure from up underneath, you know, using up air, really sent the message. It just let him know that, you know, you just can't be above me. Whether you're on the platform, if you're in the air or not, I'm going to try to bait out air dodges. I'm going to try to beat you to the swing, and, you know, just try to really put you into some uncomfortable positions, which is, you know, Tanark caught himself into some uncomfortable positions earlier versus Pawner, and, you know, really got exposed in a lot of ways, but he's doing the exposing now. Good Lord, but PsineWave, sheesh.
Yeah, that could have been absolute disaster. You know, whatever the highest DEFCON level is, I always forget what it is, but that could have been disastrous for Tanark right there. But again, able to right the ship right there. Go, just goes for the jab release right there. Ooh, but we're gonna miss the tech on the ledge. That's gonna be stock one going to PsineWave, Rod.
That's right. Great stuff from PsineWave. Just kind of hold tight, you know, understanding that after every storm there is a rainbow, man. Just sometimes you just gotta let Fox press buttons. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those kids. He just likes to touch stuff. So let him do his thing, and then show him that the stove is actually as hot as it is to be seen. So great business there, man. Just kind of near the right at the He's gonna walk the dog. Yeah, we're walking the dog, buddy.
Yeah, that dog bites. My gosh. All right, that was absolutely insane. That could have been another like early stock loss there for Tanark, but you know, PsineWave able to Tanark able to get back nicely in the side B. Once again, very odd. That I was not expecting to see that move kill once tonight, let alone like 3. I think that's like the 3rd time that's killed. It is absolutely incredible.
I'm with that, man. Or like literally ever. I'm like, how did you let this KO you? But then I was like, you know what? I guess that's a good sign that move killed you the way it did, because it shows that your stock is getting its money's worth. Oh my God. Oh, delicious. Thank you.
Yeah. There we go. Going to recover directly into Ness right there. Good parry, but not in a position to get a follow-up, however. You know, Tanark still trying to work their way back out of this 50% deficit right now.
Oh, was able to land with Nair and find the rapid jab here. I mean, he's doing a solid job of kind of chipping his way back into this, and PsineWave is certainly well aware of the small lead that he has. And as you know, the history is just kind of shown here in this set, a small lead when Tanark has it, he really milks it for everything. So he's gonna have to slow this down. Yeah, very smart. Slow it down. You know what? Just take the Wi-Fi approach. Just burn this Fox up and then chuck him. Why not?
All right, again, Tanark trying to get themselves back into the fray here, but you know, PsineWave has really been stepped up his level of play here. You know, Rodney, especially at the ledge, that's where you really want to hurt Fox as the nair to the up smash will connect. But at the ledge, he's absolutely been putting in work this game right here, hitting Fox where it hurts. So that's in the recovery mode.
Yeah, not allowing any just like free trips back to the ledge. You know, we definitely got to put a little price on your head, and it seems to be just like unnecessary amounts of percent. So, you know, again, PsineWave doing a phenomenal job here. You know, slight lead again. You know, and he's done a pretty okay job at holding on to like this 20-30% lead. But I just feel like, you know, after what I've seen, a conversion character like Fox, you know what I'm saying? Smart parry, stops the combo. Great situation awareness. It's okay to stop pressing buttons, man. Let me let you do something real quick so I can punish you.
All right, back on the ledge right here. Great catch with the back air. So now PsineWave forced to recover back to the ledge. Able to land on the platform nicely though. So again, if you're PsineWave, you definitely have to be careful right now. One nair to up smash, and that's probably going to spell curtains.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. Oh, again gets parries the nair, but just unfortunately slightly out of position for up smash to really matter. Okay, I'd hope that wasn't, you know, your call. Oh my God, yeah, there's a lot of hits to that, buddy.
Oh, walks the dog once again and catches the dog jumping as the up smash will convert right there. So great, call out right there from SineWave, anticipating the neutral air or some sort of jumping aerial from Tanark. And that's going to be game 2 going to the rep from Singapore. 1 game away from moving on in this losers bracket, Rod.
Yeah, I was gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was really worried for SineWave. With how well Tanark was making it, hard for SineWave to land, and just really being in his face the way he was. It really felt like, as odd as this sounds, it almost made him feel like, do I have any real options out of shield? And it's like, wait, you're Ness. You definitely have options out of shield. You're just getting pressure by Fox. It happens to the best of us, man. Just hold tight. Let him press his buttons. And so. I like that, just holding tight. I mean, it shows that, if you can kind of slow things down and, use more of your projectiles to your advantage. Fox is going to have to approach you sooner or later. He doesn't have like a projectile into something. He has to hit you for it to turn into something else. You got PK fire, man. You got things like that he has to respect.
Yes, sir.
See what happens.
Also, and just to let it be known here, this is a qualifying match. So whoever wins this qualifies for the offline portion of the tournament. So Tanark, again, number 3 in South Korea, in danger of being eliminated here if he doesn't send it to a game 5. So stage choice going to be crucial here. It's got to tighten up or something, Rod. The Ness has proven to be a menace today for a lot of players.
Yeah, and that's just Ness, man. Ness is a formidable force. I know Best Ness was in the chat earlier. I mean, you could be as dominant as Best Ness on the sticks. You know what I'm saying? You could be high level, top professional, whatever level. Ness is just problems. And it seems like the character, as we move through the iteration of Smash, it just keeps getting better. I'm like, Sakurai, like, I get it, Original 12 characters do need a little love, but there's this guy in this tunic with these knee-high boots that you just keep forgetting about, man. I'm not letting it go, all right? He needs some damn help, so come on now.
Well, there's another chap with the knee-high boots that's definitely going to need help right now. It is this Tanark, again, on a tournament game right here as SineWave, looking to continue on an impressive losers run here today. So we'll see if FD is the remedy here for Tanark. Again, he proved to like the stage a lot in the set we saw him play earlier, but we'll see if it's as good as Ness or as good against Ness as it is against other characters.
Yeah, no doubt about that, man. I guess only really time will tell as this kind of plays out. No platforms, of course, at our disposal, but that's not really to say that either of these two, when we did have platforms on the stages, they didn't really do too much on the platforms. I mean, there was a couple moments where Tanark would up air from up underneath to just really send that message to SineWave, but for the most part, the game has been pretty much on solid ground, and strangely enough, a good chunk of this game has also been played off stage. My goodness, Nair right into up smash. There it is, my friend.
Yeah, excellent stuff right there from Tanark. They tried it in true classic Nair to up smash, and now playing with the lead here. Let's see what the response is going to be from SineWave. Is the early percent combo from Fox awfully nice right there. My God. Still not up to say death just yet, though. If you're Tanark, you definitely have to be careful. Ooh, love the stall right there with the Firefox. SineWave not anticipating that and giving him a lot of space from the ledge right there.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. It's all about, picking your moments to come back very carefully. Oh, Tanark, you dog. Oh, my God.
Yeah, definitely showing he is not afraid. He's not out just yet. He's on the 3 stocks right now. Huge lead right now against SineWave. And again, a great stall with the Firefox right there. That was absolutely fantastic stuff.
I'm loving these parries too. I mean, just showing him he is not afraid to fight up close. He knows what's at stake if you whiff anything versus Ness, and I think that's kind of throwing SineWave off. Excuse me. I love. Huh? No, the hell you did not. The 3-stock finish to force it to game number 5. Tanark said, every dog's going to have their day, and I'm having mine right now, man.
That was so rude. Oh, my God. Tanark, from the brinks of defeat, having to win that game. And he didn't just win that game. He won that game, Rod. That game
belongs
that's freaking 3-stock. He got a 3-stock earlier in the tournament. Am I right?
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah,
Yeah, in the match against Ponner, he got a 3 stock. So, listen, Tanark is definitely knows when to turn up the heat on his game, man. That was absolutely insane. And this guy's no stranger to high levels of competition. Again, not only top 3 player in Korea, but also a powering player in New England as well. One of the stronger regions in the Northeast. So definitely not someone to scoff at the high level competition. So, is setting up to be an epic Game 5 between these two players, Rodney.
Oh, 100%, man. Let's see what Game 5 brings us here, friends, as we jump into our final game here of this set, at least. Tanark versus PsineWave, the Ness, the Fox. We've seen a good chunk of it. First time PsineWave has been on stage today, at least on stream. And I got to say, I'm very impressed. Of course, Tanark, we got a brief glimpse of him in his own spinoff series earlier today versus Ponner. Didn't quite go in his favor, but you know what, though? He's still here, and he's still kicking quite figuratively and literally here. So let's see how it goes.
Yes, sir. So we'll see if Pokemon Stadium 2 is the cure-all for PsineWave here, or if Tanark will, kick his way into the offline qualifier here. Right now, both these players playing very skittishly. Nobody wanted to overcommit right now. Whenever somebody has left themselves open for a combo rod, they've been taken for a ride. As Tanark showed that in spades and FD, but also PsineWave has shown that in instances as well.
Yeah, those one small openings can really just double and triple into a lot of damage. Both of these two characters are the kings of that, especially in like this online era. But I gotta give it to almost Tanark just a little bit more here, just at least off of drop like conversions. Like I'm not a statistician or anything, but he has not really dropped very many of his conversions tonight. Every dash attack has turned into something. Every downer that is connected has turned into something. I mean, he's even moving into the parry territory too. I mean, a lot of these parries he's starting to get follow-ups as well now. So again, not getting as many of the stray hits as he would probably like, but sheesh, man, the conversions are certainly in his favor.
Ooh, okay, able to get through the down smash there with the Firefox. Again, any sort of exchange like that on the ledge, I am deeply terrified of if I'm Fox or even Ness. Both these characters don't necessarily hang their hats on how great their recoveries can be. But yep, just gonna come up just short on that air dodge, unfortunately, there for PsineWave. So 154 on the docket. If there's any time you're gonna want to SD a stock, it's definitely gonna be at higher percents. So let's see what the response is gonna be.
That's right. At least you got your money's worth out of it, man. I mean, not like $150,000 in prize money's worth, but you got your money's worth out of it, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay, right. Dash attack.
Okay, once again, the Firefox directly into PsineWave has proven to be a great get off the ledge free card for him. Completely having to bypass the area where Ness is probably going to put in a lot of his stronger work, and just going to jump out of the way to side B. Backer will connect, so we're back at even stocks.
For how much longer, man? I'm anticipating just like a complete just turnaround here in a moment from PsineWave. I mean, not saying he's going to like turn around and win it, but I do think that he has a little bit of fire left in the chamber, man, to just really try to kick it up a notch. We've seen him play very aggressively in like game number 1, but now we're starting to see him kind of cool his jets a little bit. I'd like to see him kind of tap a little bit more into that game 1 energy just to pull himself out of this deficit.
Yeah, you see him playing very, very cautious right now. Even with the lead, Tanark knows that if he overcommits, there's always a possibility he could get opened up for a huge combo string right here. Yeah, but at the same time, you have to play the awkward song and dance rod of like playing with your food too much, letting your opponent hang around a bit too long.
Yeah, and of course, there's a double-edged sword in that. I mean, as you're hanging out forever, your opponent certainly is as well. And I think both of these two players are obviously very intelligent, especially, when I look at some of the ways that PsineWave has gotten, stocks taken. I mean, he knows where to slow it down, and he knows when to hopefully kick it back up here just ever so slightly. I mean, he's chiseled away at this lead, but I'd like to see him get a lead here and kind of hold on to it. I mean, this would be the game to do that.
All right. Both players at high percents right now. Any sort of strong killing move will kill right here. Ooh, no!
Wow. look, there's a lot of things I know about, but that wasn't one of them. I don't know about that one, bro.
What the hell just happened there, bro? He took so much damage from that.
My man is, oh my God. He's trying He's trying things right now. They both are. I mean, they're getting a little fancy here as we move into the 2-minute 30 mark here of this match. This might be the second match that goes this low. Oh my God, back air is going to not be enough stalls with the shine. Smart.
All right, trying to read a jump from the ledge. Tanark trying to get the stock off before things get too dangerous. Oh, he got too close to the yo-yo. Icarus flying too close to the sun. And in a Game 5 thriller, PsineWave, the rep from Singapore, will qualify for the East Asia Online Ultimate Finals. So congratulations to them, man. Wow, that was a closely contested set the whole way through, but pulling away there at the end, finishing that set with a 2-stock rod.
Yeah, it just kind of goes to show the slow and steady wins the race type thing. You know, tortoise versus the hare. There's a million of these somewhere up in there, but you get where I'm going, man. I think he just realized early on that maybe this was the type of game that he wanted to play, and I can't let him have that. He wants to press buttons. He wants to turn this into a slugfest, and it's like, I'm just not going to let you have that. I'm actually going to slow this thing down because I have projectiles that convert into damage where you physically have to get up on me and hurt me. I mean, you definitely don't want to stay back and shoot me with laser. I'm going to absorb that. But I also know that you can't afford to just keep, short hop narrowing me and short hop daring me after a while. I'm going to narrow out a shield, dude, and hit you back. So I just like that he just really took control of the entire narrative, man, towards the tail end of that game. Big shout out to PsineWave.
No, absolutely. That was an excellent set. Both that matchup is just so awkward, like in the trenches. Both those characters like to fight you in the air. They convert a lot of their damage in the air, and Ness, the difference was made at the ledge in a lot of those instances. Tanark had to find these creative offensive ways